This week on Kitchen Table, we look at a deck for skilled players and creatures. Prowess pun. Last time on Kitchen Table, we took a different look at the elf concept, for which you can find links in the note below. This week we're going to try something a little different. We're going to take a look at a blue-red Prowess deck. Prowess is, of course, the mechanic that gives your creatures +1/+1 till end of turn whenever you cast a non-creature spell, which means that while you're going to want to have a fair number of creatures in the deck, you're also going to want to balance that out with a bunch of non-creature spells. Let's take a look at the creatures in the deck. On the blue side, we have Jeskai Sage, Umara Entangler, and Lotus Djinn. For the red, we have copies of Sanguinary Mage and Mage-Ring Bully. Obviously, each of these creatures have prowess, in keeping with the deck's theme, and with the exception of Lotus Djinn, each costs only 2 mana, which means that no matter what you have in your starting hand, you should be able to play a creature by turn 2. There are, of course, no 1-drops in the deck because perennial favorite for that slot, Monastery Swiftsphere, is not in Pauper, given that it's an uncommon. Spells that give your creatures an advantage on the battlefield are especially useful in this deck. Expedite and Slip Through Space are auto-includes in this deck, as in addition to giving the creatures a bonus and a prowess buff, they also allow you to draw a card, great for filtering through your deck and giving you the cards you need to get there. Expedite grants a creature haste until end of turn, which means that by turn 3 you should be attacking with 2 creatures. Slip Through Space gives your creature unblockable until end of turn, which means that you can get damage in there when you really need to. Also in the 1-drop slot, we have Cerulean Wisps. Not only does it untap a creature, meaning you can block with it after attacking, it also draws you a card. As an additional bonus, it also turns your creature blue until end of turn, which keeps you safe from an unwanted Hydroblast, a card that is often sideboarded in after game 1. Finally, we have a few copies of Lightning Bolt. This instant speed removal can help keep you in the game, buffing your creatures while destroying one of theirs. Originally I had Lightning Strike in the deck, but I found it to be a little slow in this deck. If you don't have access to Lightning Bolts, Lightning Strike is a good alternative, but with better options in the format, you might want to try it out. To round out the deck, we have Sure Strike and Swift Kick. Sure Strike gives a creature +3/+0 until end of turn, and First Strike, automatically making your Mage-Ring Bully a 6/3 with First Strike, is good. This means that it can take out most creatures in the format with little to no effort. And for creatures you can't handle this way, try out Swift Kick. Choosing which creature you're going to fight is amazing, doing it at instant speed, even better. Dealing with large creatures head-on is a great way to work around problems that you're having on the battlefield and in the bedroom. This deck works pretty well in the Just for Fun section of MTGO, although if you get a little bit more competitive, you will find that you will die to both black and black-blue versions of Delver. Mage-Ring is a beast, and Geth's Verdict sucks. If you want to try this deck out, take a look in the notes below for a full deck list. And while you're down there, be sure to like and subscribe for all the latest kitchen table updates. Finally, if you have any ideas for a sideboard, be sure to leave a comment below. I'd love to see how you think this deck performs, and how you think it might perform better with different cards. Until next time, this is Brendan with Kitchen Table, signing off.